Tonight at 9, a new housing project is coming to Muncie.
European leaders reaching out to Russia and Ukraine in hopes of easing tension.
Updates to the charges parents of the Oxford school shooting suspect face.
One Muncie bird has some residents concerned how they're trying to protect it.
And I'm tracking mild temperatures tonight going into tomorrow and when our next precipitation chance is.
Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching Newslink, Indiana.
Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Zach Greer.
And I'm Tegan O'Mara.
The city of Muncie is one step closer to another housing project after reaching a deal with developer Miller Valentine Construction, calling the development, quote, City View 2.
The project will cost $11.8 million to complete, including 10 new homes in the South Side neighborhood, 10 in the Avondale area, and 17 in 3 other neighborhoods. They are part of the cycle of redevelopment under the Ridenour administration. Mayor Ridenour says, quote, community development is only possible when we work together just like this. Building new homes where a problem house once was improves our housing options, reduces the average age of our housing, and helps build neighborhoods.
A new business is coming to Muncie. Mad Axe is the first axe throwing facility located in downtown Muncie.
Nate Carroll is one of 3 owners of Mad Axe. And he says with Valentine's Day right around the corner and the opening on February 14th, it's the perfect chance to try it out. You can throw an axe or eat a pizza provided by the Guardian Brewery, as well as drinks. If you or your special someone want to be part of the fun, you can book your reservations at madaxemuncie.com. Moving nationally, the House has approved a short-term government funding bill that will prevent a shutdown at the end of next week. The measure passed with bipartisan support. Funding is set to expire on February 18th. However, the new measure would extend funding through March 11th. Next, it goes to the Senate for approval before it can be sent to President Biden to be signed into law. Congressional negotiators on both sides of the aisle have been working to try to secure a full-year funding agreement, but a deal has not yet been reached. They say this short-term funding bill will give them more time to reach a broader deal.
Republican Kentucky Representative Hal Rogers is apologizing to Democratic Ohio Representative Joyce Beatty. The incident happened on the Capitol subway system today. In a tweet, Beatty said, quote, today, while heading to the House floor for votes, I respectfully asked my colleague Representative Rogers to put on a mask while boarding the train. He then poked my back, demanding that I get on the train. When I asked him not to touch me, he responded with a profanity, end quote. She then called on Rogers to, quote, grow up and apologize. Rogers later said that his words were not acceptable and that he apologized to Beatty on the House floor. Members of the Congressional Back Caucus were upset by Rogers' behavior. They gathered on the House steps to condemn Rogers for, as one member put it, physically and verbally assaulting her. While masks are mandated on the Capitol subway system, a number of House GOP lawmakers have been fined for refusing to wear masks in Congress. The fines are automatically docked from lawmakers' paychecks.
Tonight, European leaders are working to defuse potential conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Emmanuel Macron, president of France, met with the president of Ukraine yesterday. This is following Macron's 5-hour meeting with Vladimir Putin. The Kremlin has denied any plans for invasion, but claims that NATO support for Ukraine is a threat to Russia. However, members of NATO are still concerned.
There is a real danger, but we continue to work for a political solution.
Also at issue, an 8-year war between Ukraine and Russian-backed separatists in eastern Ukraine.